welcome everybody to another podcast on Cinema Hall. And today हम हिंदी में आज एक मूवी करने वाले हैं because एक तो a lot of good Hindi movies have not really come in a long time, so that's one of the reasons why we were not uh, doing a lot of Hindi stuff, more of South Indian stuff. But now that a movie has come that has caught the attention of everyone, and I think it definitely did deserve to be a part of this weekly podcast as well. We are actually a bit late as well, and I'm hoping that everyone has seen the film because we were literally blown away by not just the performance of Vicky Kaushal but almost every department. ये एक ऐसी फिल्म है where we can hold our heads high and say that this is the standard now we are looking at, because we have been so envious in a good way of Malayalam cinema, thinking when will Bollywood come up with such amazing content and technically tight and everything. So this film finally, Sardar Udham, has given us that sense of hope and also a sense of satisfaction, by the end of the film. So to talk about this gem of a biopic, I have got Farhad and Sneha in the house. So guys, first of all, welcome. And how happy are you to see this film, the performance of Vicky Kaushal, the return of Shujit Sarkar after last year he did Gulabo Sitabo. He was the first one actually to, go to OTT after the pandemic, the first film to go there. And now he has returned with a bang. And what's your thoughts on it? Let's first go to Sneha, ladies first. So Sneha, you I know you are very excited to talk about this film. So क्या आ रहा है दिमाग में अभी सरदार उधम का सोच के?
Yeah, same. Like, as blown away, and not just by the story, but also by the technical aspects. And मतलब यार इतने टाइम बाद एक तो इतनी अच्छी बॉलीवुड मूवी आई है, and also it has set like a really great standard for future biopics that are going to be made. So I know, of course, a few portions of it were element, but so much research has gone into it. Like I was seeing Shujit Sirkar's interview, and how he said that almost 20 years of research has gone into this. So I think us hisab se this was very well made, and also the role was written for Irfan, and Vicky Kaushal eventually did it. So I think he's done a great job. So yeah, I'm just really happy that बहुत दिनों बाद we're discussing a Hindi movie, and a really really good Hindi movie, and not just story wise but also the technical bits were amazing. The production design was just insane. So yeah, like I'm really happy, and it always makes me happy when I see like a really good movie. It makes my day. So and the moment I saw the movie, like for the next 2-3 days, I was actually thinking about it.
Yeah, well,
So yeah,
it
it has not just made my day but made my week probably.
well, it doesn't happen too often that we are left satisfied after a Bollywood film, after watching a Bollywood film, but this is one of those rare occasions. So Farad, as Sneha pointed out, ki Irfan was the first choice, and then eventually, as luck had it, it went to Vicky Kaushal. So, are you satisfied with not just the film but also the performance and him filling the shoes of somebody like an Irfan, which is heck of a responsibility on his shoulders and too many expectations to be met. So for you, did he do justice? If not better, then at least as good as Irfan?
ये portrayal, I can't remember a lead actor being this good in a Hindi film in a very long time. मतलब पूरी movie मतलब you had to live that character basically through and through without being over the top. जैसे हमारी history textbooks में this was the only one liner that we knew, that Sardar Udham Singh had gone and he was behind the assassination of the person responsible for the Jallianwala Bagh massacre. But उसके पीछे जो story थी and the amount of research that they had done, वो मतलब it was phenomenal. And how do you make a biopic? This is how you make a biopic. It is one of the best biopics I have ever seen. And इसके पहले मैंने मैराडोना देखी थी, which was not really a biopic, it was a docu biopic, you know, it is close to life. यहाँ पे कैसा था ना कि they deconstructed the whole his whole life, you can say. So the event that we were expecting, हमको लगा था कि वो last में you know वो climax का part होगा, you know, but it was totally the opposite. Within the first 40 minutes वो scene निकाल दिया था, which is a sign of a good director. And ये इस टाइप का हाई मैंने अंधाधुन में देखी थी, you know, when the trailer was कि is he blind, he's not blind, he's faking it. Within the first 20 minutes वहाँ पे पूरा पासा पलटा दिया था, and then से अब मैं इस कहानी शुरू करता हूँ. It was something like that. It was amazing work, Shudit Sirkar, amazing work, truly.
He's one of my favorite directors as well. I still revisit October time to time. It's one of my favorite films. Even Piku, both of them. So there is something about his filmmaking, and there's always a stamp of Shujit on his movies. You can tell that this is Shujit Sarkar's world. So that's his USP.
Like the whole Jallianwala sequence, like it was just heartbreaking and it was so beautifully done. Like I was, and also I was really, I wouldn't say happy to say it, it would be completely wrong, but I was just, amazed to see that a portion like this, उसका screenplay इतना सही लिखा गया था that you could feel that, the time going slow. And usually usually the Jallianwala massacre, it's just the first part that is shown. I was always very curious to know in general also कि उसके बाद क्या हुआ, did they do with the bodies, how did they burn so many bodies. So yeah, for me, like any biopic, I expect it to be at least 3 hours long. Like I go in with a lot of expectations and I want to see a lot of things, because a biopic is basically a person's life. उसको तुम already 3 घंटे में crunch कर रहे हो. So yeah, like for me, the duration was not really an issue.
Yeah, I mean, it's so ironic that the film came to its full life during that Jallianwala Bagh massacre, where people are dying, and इतनी सारी फिल्में बनी इंडिया में where they have touched upon Jallianwala Bagh massacre, but nobody has shown it this well. Nobody has shot it
Exactly.
this
And
well.
also,
Nobody has
if I could,
shown so much of details in such
yeah.
intricate way. Yes, Neha.
If I could add another thing, like I think इसके अलावा I think एक रंग दे बसंती थी जहाँ पे again the sequence was like very chilling.
But not
But it was a very
Short.
short.
not
Yeah, like because it was very short. This
yeah.
is like 10 times of that, because you go into the details, the horrific scenes that happened during that whole thing.
And
So I
the
think
aftermath.
apart from, yeah, exactly,
Yeah.
the aftermath, no one really shows that part. And I think, and also I think it was a good ending, that this was his motive, like this whole night. So something like this could motivate you to plot and plan a revenge for 21 years. So I think it was like the perfect ending and the duration was perfect.
Yeah, I mean, Farad, that whole sequence was almost half an hour long, and at one point I found myself in tears, and it was that impactful. Even his performance, the way he was carrying out people, और जितनी honesty नजर आ रही थी उसकी performance में, उसके चेहरे पे, as you said, he lived उधम सिंह. So क्या ही मजा आता ना अगर हम ये थिएटर में देख पाते ये पूरा.
And I agree with you, Keshav, that ये बिग स्क्रीन वाली मूवी थी. बिग स्क्रीन में इसका इम्पैक्ट टेनफोल्ड ऑटोमेटिकली, कुछ नहीं तो टेनफोल्ड होता. बट इसके साथ उसका फ्लिप साइड भी होता. वुड ऑडियंस हैव बीन सो forgiving about the first half? I enjoyed the first half. I enjoyed the entire film. But how many audience we have? I mean, I have so many friends who just stopped, after that first 40 minutes, saying that it's too boring. So it was like a ticking time bomb. ये पूरा स्क्रीन प्ले टिकिंग टाइम बॉम्ब था. तो आपको धीरे से ही स्टार्ट करना था। बस आप वही लेवल पे होता, वो इम्पैक्ट नहीं आता। आज हम क्यों इतनी बात कर रहे हैं, क्योंकि वो इम्पैक्टफुल इतना था। इवन द आफ्टरमाथ, जब वी गेट्स टायर्ड एंड एवरीथिंग, तो इसके लिए आई वुड जस्ट एनकरेज पीपल टू जस्ट टू बी पेशेंट सच मूवीज, because they are in turn masterpieces.
Yeah, I mean, for me, it was, if I can use two words to explain the movie, it was like a slow death or a slow poison.
Yeah,
It had that effect.
perfect.
धीरे धीरे it will crawl on you, and it grows on you. Uh, and the performances were just cherry on the cake. And I could actually relate a lot of things from that era to now, like how Shujit Sarkar used Section 144, and आजकल हम कितना सुनते हैं Section 144, कभी इस एरिया में लग गया है, कभी उधर लग गया है, कोई कोविड के रीजन से कभी लग गया है, कभी कुछ प्रोटेस्ट के रीजन से. सो इट्स लाइक कि जब उस एरा में भी, आज से 100 साल पहले भी 144 को अपनी कन्वीनियंस के हिसाब से जो the ruling party would use it, and even now we see the effects of that same section 144 being used. And another couple of things I want to touch upon is uh, when we go to the flashbacks, so Udham's chemistry, or camaraderie with Bhagat Singh was one very important part of the film, played by Amol Parashar. And then his chemistry with the Banita Sandhu's character as well. ये दोनों I think बड़े मतलब रेलेवेंट तरीके से दिखाए हैं. ऐसा नहीं कि जस्ट फॉर द सेक ऑफ इट. कभी कभी होता है कि आप लव एंगल डाल देते हो फॉर सम कमर्शियलिज्म, बट इसमें ऐसा नहीं था. एंड व्हाट आई लाइक्ड मोर वाज he didn't find the body of Banita Sandhu over there in the massacre. I mean, he looks for her, but doesn't end up finding her, right? उस वजह से भी वो जो मेलोड्रामा इजीली उस पाथ पे जा सकती थी फिल्म, वहां से they saved themselves from going there. That was another good creative decision. So Sneha, what did you think of these angles from flashbacks?
ये एंगल अगर आ जाता तो बहुत बॉलीवुड हो जाता, फिर वो बहुत क्लीशे हो जाता. But they did a good thing by not showing that angle, because it felt more human. That आप सिर्फ एक इंसान को नहीं बचा सकते हो. There are so many other people who are fighting for their lives, and you can't see them, fighting for their lives, and you have to take them, help them. So I think like the last 30 minutes, I was just crying my eyes out, and I could feel the pain. I could feel the tiredness, the portion where he can't push that trolley thing anymore. I could feel it in my bones, that how, and it's not just physical exhaustion, but also mental exhaustion of seeing all of this around you. It is just traumatic. So yeah, like, and again the Bhagat Singh angle. So I wasn't particularly aware that like they were so close. And also the last sequence when he had the picture in his hand, I thought it was really beautiful. So, yeah.
And good that they used the original picture of actual Bhagat Singh.
हाँ, मतलब Shujit Sarkar is, I think, a master of atmospherics and master of creating the world around. You must have seen in many of his movies, like even October ho ya Madras Cafe ho. I think Madras Cafe was terribly underrated. I feel nobody really talks about it so much. These small nuances in the script that he introduces. जैसे छोटी सी बात अभी जो आपने पॉइंट आउट कि भाई बॉडी नहीं मिली वो लड़की की, दैट लवर, उसको ही मतलब जिसको बचाने गया था वो ही नहीं मिली, एंड बाकी देन ही एंडेड अप सेविंग अ फ्यू पीपल. तो वो मतलब ऑटोमेटिकली मतलब आपका इम्पैक्ट बढ़ा देता है स्क्रीन प्ले का. इट इज as impactful as it can be. There are no long monologues or anything. In fact, there are silences.
And one of the rare occasions,
balanced narrative wise.
One of the rare occasions जहाँ पे authentic Britishers have been used for bringing in a lot of it felt real. It felt authentic that they belonged in that world. It's not like a lot of other films where these guys are mostly shown very काइंड ऑफ अ फेक सॉर्ट ऑफ फीलिंग आती है उनको देख के, लेकिन यहाँ पे एकदम लगा कि होमवर्क किया है इन्होंने अपना, पूरा प्रॉपर एक्टर्स को कास्ट किया है, एंड एक आई एम वेरी श्योर कि प्रॉपर ऑडिशन के तहत इन लोगों को रोल मिला होगा, एंड as you said, it felt such a big budget film because it's not easy to gather this kind of crowd to reinvent the London of 40s, and not just London but even Punjab of 40s. So I think kudos to even the production department.
And also एक चीज और है कि the I think 80% of the film is in English.
And
they've not compromised on whether they've talked to the Indian characters, they'll speak in Hindi. That
but you know what worked in its favor there, एक तो वो ट्रांसलेटर था who was mostly
हाँ
एक वो था, ऑल्दो मुझे लगा था कि ट्रांसलेटर की जरूरत नहीं थी बिकॉज उधम कुड मैनेज इंग्लिश, बट आई थिंक जस्ट फॉर द ईज
I
ऑफ
think the other way it was probably.
Yeah.
ईज ऑफ ऑडियंस के लिए भी ट्रांसलेटर काम आ गया, प्लस द अदर थिंग व्हिच वर्कड इन द फेवर इज कि इट्स नॉट अ डायलॉग हैवी फिल्म एनीवे, बहुत सारे
It is
डायलॉग्स
not.
और जब इंग्लिश उधम बोलता भी है तो बहुत टूटी फूटी ऐसी वाली बोलता है जो हर इंडियन समझ ही जाएगा, उतनी तो कोई भी
And वो जो last line थी,
Bollywood.
like that policeman, he asked him that can I do something for you? That is the point when he actually felt कि मतलब I cannot do anything, बेचारा मैं इसके लिए मैं कुछ नहीं कर सकता हूँ, but out of courtesy he asked, can I do something for you? And he said that let people know that I was a revolutionary. So ये एक line was मतलब इतना impactful था ना. It was not like a long monologue that we'll see that ये हूँ मैं हूँ ऐसे कुछ नहीं, एक line is enough
even that
to
other,
convey that
I mean,
feeling.
and that's the beauty of the dialogues and that's the genius of the person who has written the dialogues, क्योंकि एक वो जो दूसरा डायलॉग जो टीजर में आता है कि मर्डर को प्रोटेस्ट बोलेंगे या प्रोटेस्ट को मर्डर बोलेंगे, एंड दैट अदर वन
हाँ.
आल्सो वी टॉक्ड अबाउट कि मैं तो एक को ढूंढने गया था लेकिन उस दिन सारे ही अपने हो गए. So the one-liners have left such great aftertaste, in viewers' mind. And another thing which Farad usually points out to me, but here मेरे को अपने आप पता, music was so beautiful, and as Farad said ना कि Shujit Sarkar creates atmosphere, so उस atmosphere में music plays such a big role. Even October, अगर तुम्हें याद हो October की जो theme थी violin पे, तो that Dan and Shuli की जो theme थी, that was so heart wrenching, and here also it never felt like the background was being imposed, the score was being imposed on you. The way they used it, and it was gelled in so well, it was so well knitted in with the movie that it never felt out of the place as well. So Shantanu Moitra ko bada salam mera as a musician, the way he created those themes for the film. And the other actors now, what did you make of Bhagat Singh, Farad? Because Amol Parashar we have seen काफी टाइम से ये काम कर रहे हैं. अगर आपको याद हो रॉकेट सिंह में रणवीर कपूर के लॉयर दोस्त बने हुए थे, और अभी
जी
टीचर्स
जी.
के लिए भी काम कर चुके हैं. तो आई थिंक ही डिड अ फाइन जॉब, बट एट टाइम्स इट फेल्ट लाइक कि थोड़ा सा वो जो कॉन्शियस एफर्ट नजर आ रहा था इन सम सीन्स, जहाँ पे वो जो एक यूथफुलनेस दिखाने की कोशिश की गई थी ना भगत सिंह की, थोड़ा कूल वाइब वाला, वो थोड़ा सा मेरे को तो हल्का हल्का खला, बट ओवरऑल ही डिड फाइन, राइट?
Yeah, overall he did a fine job, but मेरे को अगर nitpick करना हो, I think his accent was a little suspect. It did seem like like a metro city, so to say, accent जो पंजाबी बोलने का try कर रहा है, इस type का था. जैसे विकी कौशल का ये we did not come to know. विकी कौशल का पंजाबी was on point. बट उसके कंपैरिजन में आप अमोल पराशर का अगर वो डायलॉग्स वो देखेंगे ना, तो इट जस्ट सीम कि वो नेचुरली नहीं आ रहा था वो. बट ही डिड अ गुड जॉब. आई मीन जितना बहुत छोटा रोल था वैसे, इट वाज नॉट अ वेरी बिग रोल दैट वाज देयर. इट वाज एन इंपैक्टफुल रोल नेवरदलेस, डिस्पाइट दैट डायलॉग वाला जो थोड़ा सा ठीक है. मतलब in such a brilliant film इतना छोटा है, let it pass. मतलब I didn't even point it out in my review, although I did notice it, but I didn't point it out in my review. वो थोड़ा accent का आ जाता है. It's okay.
And Sneha, what did you make of Banita Sandhu?
I really loved it. I wanted to see more of her, but ठीक है, I get like वो push नहीं करना चाहते थे उसके character को, and I totally get it.
It's worth a thought. It's thought provoking कि जिन young rebels ने जान दी थी, you know, Bhagat Singh and Udham Singh and so many more. Would they have wanted to see the India we are living in right now? Absolutely not. Especially the kind of stuff that's going on based on religion. And I'm saying religion because Ram Mohammed Singh Azad did portray the unity, the religion, the religious unity at that time in India. So it's so ironic that
Also, I think this would have made for like a great alternative title for the movie. Like I think वो थोड़ा लंबा हो जाता, maybe that's why they did not make this the title of the movie. But when they said it, I thought this would have
I
been
think
amazing.
controversial भी होता.
Exactly,
Controversial.
controversial भी होता. Exactly. I think they avoided for that reason. Avoided it for that.
I mean, we जैसे मैं बोल रहा हूँ कि you know those young rebels, would they have wanted to see this kind of India, and on the other
Revolutionary, not rebels.
yes, revolution.
Revolutionary.
And on the other side, just think if what if they would have lived long enough, would India have been shaped a different way? That's also again a very thought-provoking thing, because I mean it's the वो एक सीन में भगत सिंह बोलते हैं ना that equality for all is the most important thing, rest all you know, so that we are lacking even today. I mean इतना रेलेवेंट है, मुझे एकदम से अभी वो फैब इंडिया का जो आजकल चल रहा था वो एकदम मेरे दिमाग में आ गया। वो जश्न क्या था वो
रिवाज
हाँ, तो
जश्न रिवाज।
आई मीन एक जश्न रिवाज पे उनको इतना प्रॉब्लम हुआ, जो उर्दू लैंग्वेज जो एक्चुअली इंडिया में ओरिजिनेट हुई थी जो लैंग्वेज, एंड यहाँ पे राम मोहम्मद सिंह आजाद की हम बात कर रहे हैं, उसकी फिल्म के बारे में बात कर रहे हैं। सो लेट्स जस्ट होप गाइस कि इस फिल्म का कुछ इम्पैक्ट ओटीटी से ही पड़ जाए, and people understand the bigger picture here. You know, whatever these people did back then, they would have wanted that to have repercussions for centuries to come, for generations to come, and we are not at all on the right path right now. So I mean, I don't know, it's a heavy film and a heavy podcast today. So guys, before we end this, anything else you want to say about this film, or any thoughts based on the film or Udham Singh?
I just want to say that please, again, it's a request. Please be patient with such films. You know, it doesn't take time to write off films, but when they are, and we always complain, you know, कि Bollywood, you know, remake क्यों करता है, ये क्यों करता है, but जब अच्छी फिल्में बनाता है तब आप accept करिए. आप you have to accept as an audience, नहीं तो ऐसी फिल्में नहीं बनने वाली. वो आपको वही मिलेंगी, रीमेक्स मिलेंगी, एंड आप एज एन ऑडियंस आपको इवॉल्व करना पड़ेगा. यू कैनॉट नॉट इवॉल्व, अदरवाइज आपको ऐसी फिल्में नहीं देखने मिलेगी, एंड आई विल नॉट वांट दैट टू हैपन. यू नो, हम साउथ की तारीफ इतनी क्यों करते हैं, मूवीज इतनी बढ़िया फिल्में बनाते हैं लोग. व्हाई? यू नो, बिकॉज द ऑडियंस इज एक्सेप्ट इनफ, एंड दे आल्सो पॉइंट आउट कि ये गलत है, ये है, ये है. यू नो, सो यू पॉइंट आउट, बट नॉट अबाउट द पेसिंग ऑफ द फिल्म, प्लीज. एंड इट्स अ मास्टरपीस, एंड मैं अपनी ओपिनियन थोपना नहीं चाह रहा हूँ, आप अपनी ओपिनियन खुद फॉर्म करिएगा, बट इट इज मेरे बुक में तो एटलीस्ट इट्स द बेस्ट हिंदी फिल्म ऑफ 2021 एंड वन ऑफ द बेस्ट बायोपिक्स आई हैव एवर सीन. यू नो, इट्स पूरा कॉन्सेप्ट ऑफ अ बायोपिक, इट हैज फ्लिप्ड ऑन इट्स हेड. सो आई रियली वुड एनकरेज पीपल टू वॉच.
Best biopic probably in India by far. I mean, we have not seen
By
a lot
far,
of
yeah.
biopics. Probably, I would put it right at the top with Bhag Milka Bhag. You could say that. And
वो फिर भी कमर्शियल थी. इसको अगर मैं कंपेयर करूं, वो फिर भी कमर्शियल. इट वाज अ गुड बायोपिक, बट कमर्शियल तो थी. दिस वाज नॉट एट ऑल, मतलब मुझे कोई कमर्शियल एलिमेंट नहीं दिखा था इन सरदार उधम, and which is a good thing. But
also, just before we leave, Vicky Kaushal's career best performance so far, I think we'll unanimously agree.
hands down,
Hands down.
hands down.
Definitely.
And kudos to Shujit as well, to choose him for this role. Irfan ke baad, you know, it would have been such a difficult choice to find somebody who could fill those shoes, and पूरा justify किया विकी ने इस रोल के साथ. So this was a podcast on Sardar Udham. Guys, please go watch the film if you have not seen it yet. It's streaming on Amazon Prime. And अब हम आपसे इजाजत चाहेंगे. We will be back with another podcast very soon. Good night. Keep subscribing. Keep watching.